really short video. Wait a minute, welcome to my channel. This is C Styles. Now I can tell you this is going to be a short video. I am doing what the kids call a hack. And the hack today is on this Jiffy Cornbread. Now, this is a very popular cornbread mix that people use all the time. But if you make it exactly like the directions, it's going to be dry. I'm telling you, it's going to be dry. I've been using Jiffy Cornbread for years and years, and I've been doing all kinds of stuff to finally get a taste that is more homemade. And so I finally got the perfect recipe for it. We're going to add a half a stick of melted butter to our cornbread. We're going to add 2 heapings of sour cream. And I'm saying 2 heapings, that's like 2 big tablespoons of the sour cream. And then we're going to go on with their recipe. We're going to use milk and an egg, mix it all together, and we're going to have a very good pan of cornbread. It's going to taste like homemade cornbread. Ain't nobody going to know it's Jiffy. Now, if you have a larger family and you want to use 2 boxes, just double the recipe. Use the whole stick of butter and use 4 heapings of the sour cream. And let me tell you another little trick I learned. If you like sweet cornbread, I don't particularly care for sweet cornbread, but if you like sweet cornbread, your family likes sweet cornbread, use some, instead of the sour cream, use condensed milk, and you'll get a sweeter pan of cornbread. But for me, we're gonna use the sour cream because that's what my family likes. So let me show you how easy it is to hack some Jiffy cornbread. Come on. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put a little oil in my skillet, just a little bit. And I'm going to stick my skillet in the oven. That's the other thing. Jiffy tell you to cook this cornbread at 425 degrees. You don't want to cook no cornbread that fast. So I'm going to put this skillet in the oven so that it gets nice and warm while I'm mixing up the cornbread mix. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to melt my butter. I told you I was going to use half, and I am. I'm going to use half of this butter. That half? That looks like that's about half. And I'm going to melt that. I'm going to toss that butter in the microwave. We are going to use 2, I said heapings, that's a heaping. 1, 2 heapings of sour cream. I'm gonna put an egg in here. Melted butter. The recipe calls for about a 1/3 cup of milk. Put that 1/3 cup of milk up in there. Just gonna mix. This is going to be a better pan of Jiffy cornbread. Now, again, if you want a sweeter cornbread, you can absolutely put a little sugar in it right now if you wanted to. If you don't want to use the condensed milk, or if you don't have condensed milk, this would be the perfect time to put a little sugar in your cornbread. I don't want mine sweet, so I'm not going to put no sugar. I think I'm going to add a little bit more milk. A little bit more milk to mine. Not a 1/3 cup, but maybe about a 1/4 more. That's about a 1/4 cup more of the milk. I'd like to see it. And I'm not going to add it all at once. I'm going to put half. Because remember, when you're cooking, when you're cooking, you can put something in, but you can't take it out. So you're gonna do a little bit at a time. I'm liking that texture. That is perfect texture for my cornbread. Put a drop more. That's about it. That is it. I am sure that is perfection. Oh, yes. That's perfection. Now I am going to put this cornbread in that skillet that I heated up. And we're gonna, remember, we're not gonna cook it as it is on the directions. We're going to cook this cornbread at 350 for about 25 minutes. And remember, we put this oil in the oven. Now I take that oil and I just turn it all around in my skillet and I pour the extra oil out. Okay, so here's the cornbread fresh out of the oven, and I'm going to let it cool, and then I will slice it and let you see what it looks like. But that is it out of the oven, perfectly golden brown. That is 25 minutes in the oven on 350 degrees. Okay, the cornbread is done. This cornbread is delicious. I already had a piece of it. I just wanted you to see. It's so moist. The cornbread is delicious. You put a little butter on it if you want to, but you don't need it. It is delicious. Tastes just like homemade cornbread. Now I am interested in finding out what you do to your Jiffy cornbread. I absolutely love it this way with the sour cream and the butter, but I'm sure there's some things that you do to yours to make it taste just as good as mine. So let me know in the comments what you do, try it, and let me know what you think. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I tell you, if you try this recipe, you're gonna love it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.